Good evening. Hopefully you can hear me. The main goal of this stream is to figure out whether it is an Into the Radius 2 problem or a VR problem for why I'm having a hard time streaming Into the Radius 2. And so we're going to try a bunch of random VR, well, not random, we're going to try a bunch of some of my favorite VR games and see how well they handle. Not in order of graphical intensity or other performance intensity, but with graphical intensity in mind. So first we're going to start with the original Into the Radius. I have a save that I've been low-key playing. I've been playing for a while. I haven't played it since April, but I do love this game. I don't have much gear yet that is exceptional. I do have my beloved Beretta. I don't think I have armor-piercing rounds, which is a little problematic. But this shouldn't be a mission I need too many. This is the second priority mission, second or third. Oh, that's not the factory. Saws about that. We're definitely not going to frickin' can't even remember what it's called. Cool Cause Aria. We're not going there today. I don't know what I was thinking. Because the other factory, I think that's the factory entrance I meant to take, but maybe it is this one. Because I think it's that one that goes all the way to the other side of the factory. So maybe we're gonna go to there. I do have OBS. Emotional intensity, this one's high up there. Half-Life Alyx is definitely the most emotionally intensive VR game that I'm considering playing today. I installed it again today. And that's emotionally intensive because head crabs. I think I've killed most of the head crabs for the part of the game I'm in Half-Life Alyx, but it's certainly always on my mind, if you know what I'm saying. Yeah, I totally went to the wrong entrance because I'm so used to taking that shortcut to Cool Cause. So we can go see one of the cool... Into the Radius 2 is great, don't get me wrong. They haven't finished the game yet, and I'm very excited when they do finish the game. Any loot, bud? No. When they do finish the game, you can see the black grass over there, to have more things like in here. So my end is stuttering a little bit. The other thing I need to try in the let's try to fix VR, I need to reset my room because it's been a while since I've done that in VR, and I played a couple of games, but like things like this. So creepy heckin' arm with a finger and a cigarette. You always, it doesn't matter who you are, it doesn't matter how much you smoke, you always take the cigarettes or the fingers cig. Always. So that guy's bad news. He doesn't seem to have seen me yet, so I'm gonna keep going. That's a seeker. They'll run at you essentially silently until they get close to you, and then they'll make noise, and then they shoot lasers out of their heads and kill you. They're creepy. I don't like them. I don't like most enemies in this game because they're creepy. Sliders are the most creepy. Spawns can be creepy. Fragments, they're just squelchy guys. Yeah, so we haven't dropped too many frames yet. That's good. I'm really slow, by the way. I'm so overburdened. Okay, yeah, this is where we need to be. Because it's just in there. Factory is so cool. It's so cool. There are snipers, there are mimics. You don't, occasionally you'll see sliders, not often, but it's like a good, it's a good mix of enemies, you know? And so again, we just need one thing in here, and it's in this building, and this is where they introduce armored enemies and then give you armor-piercing rounds. So these aren't in Into the Radius 2 yet, but that's a spawner. I hear you, buddy. You can hear it. You can't see it because it's invisible, but there's an entity called the Stomper that walks around here, and if you get stomped on, then you take a lot of damage. Yeah, let's quick reload, shall we? Well, these are armor piercing, so we'll load you in. Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good. Okay, spawners drop. They also don't have this kind of stuff yet. Spawners drop these crystals that are just money, free cash. It's a can of pineapples, not a sample container. I thought it was a sample container, but normally they have a couple of fragments that are armored. Oh, and armored popo. So the fragment saw me. Okay, now he saw me. I swear, officer, I can aim. Whoa. I think my autosave is close. Cassettes are also things they haven't added Into the Radius 2. They don't have any kind of lore yet. Oh shoot, I'm still in Discord. Gotta change that real quick. Sorry to whomever just joined me in Discord. If it was you, moderator, Dalinar's Blade, then you can hear me just fine in here. Interesting. Yeah, I thought the suppressors were a little more suppressive than that. So we're gonna do a little trick here. The other thing they don't have Into the Radius 2 yet, or ever, they've been like mixed on whether they'll do it. Melee weapons. They've not confirmed whether they're going to add melee into the Radius 2. Well, you joining did in fact solve the problem, so thank you. Yeah, I have a lot of health. I just don't have any armor. That's why I had a problem. Okay, the reason we had a problem is that I can't aim. But the other reason we had a problem was that I don't have any armor. You can't get armor until after this mission, I don't think. It's been a while, so I'm not 100% sure. Yes, we still get pineapples. Okay, so we're gonna quickly just save. Just so that I don't have to do all those steps again if I get killed here.
So, you did it again! You little...
The mimics in both Into the Radius 1 and 2 will say things. They will talk to you. And most specifically, they will say things like things that they would have heard, or things that the people who became mimics would have said. There we go. Okay. Like, there's a lot of interesting considerations about lore and mimics and what they say and why. It looks like there's a guy over there. I'm not really here for him. I'm here for this. And,
Yes, that's me. Why? Wait, how is it my problem? And what about you, slackers?
yeah. Also, there isn't lore in Into the Radius 2 yet.
Well, here in the desk should be safe enough. Ah, would be great to get such a recorder for Volker too. He's such a music bug.
But there's, yeah, anyway, Into the Radius 1 is cool. It doesn't feel like I've had issues with the game yet. I have, as far as last time I checked, I had one viewer, so that if that one viewer would care to share what their experience watching me stream has been. That is true. You do only need armor if you plan to get hit. So I'll just get better, you know? You don't need to collect the notes. I just like to collect the notes. Okay. That should be everything here, so... So we're gonna go home because it's getting dark. Paparazzi. What's Paparazzi 2? A mimic policeman. Man, had I remembered that that was my goal. This is the worst mission in this game. I don't know which eye you're in, but there are missions to take pictures of enemies and return the camera. So maybe we'll... Nah, I don't care. Yeah, Ghost Ship Games. If you happen to be watching a random nobody stream, please give me a code for Rogue Core Alpha code. I would love to play Rogue Core, and my mod friend would also love to play Rogue Core. Okay, so that's another Seeker, or it's the same one. Mostly we're just gonna get back real quick, or we're gonna try to get back real quick. Black grass all over the place. I'm dumb. Let's not hit the black grass. Why did it shrink suddenly? I mean, it's okay shrunk, but... there is a safe house in the lighthouse here, or sentry. Yeah, it's a lighthouse. I don't need it. You can see the menacing aura with which the two statues there stand. Not a fan. Yeah, so I'm thinking already that it is, because I did a small test of Into the Radius 2 before streaming, and so I think the problem is Into the Radius 2, which bites, because again, I want to play Into the Radius 2. But for the time being, I think we'll have to wait for more optimization patches and or more words. A better computer is the other option. Now, I thought I cleared the village, and that could just be a statue there, or it's a mimic. It's not moving, so hopefully it's safe, but we're just gonna go around just in case. There's so much ambient noise in this game compared to the Radius 2. Like, there is ambient noise. There are anomalies that make noise as they go by, but, like, it's loud enough in this game that you can't hear certain enemies if they're approaching you, which is, I think, the point. Like, I adore Into the Radius 1. I think it's a phenomenal VR game. It's one of the best VR games out there currently. Especially in terms of like progression and unlocks and a story. It's not a phenomenal story, but it's a good story at the very least. I like to clothesline this guy as I go by. He respawns, it's fine. Yeah, presumably I cleared the village. Bolotki village. I don't speak Russian. Over here, this is the, and there's more black grass. These little posts, the implication is that there's a fog in the surrounding the radius, and these guideposts are what get you through the fog so you don't get lost. Anyway. Yeah, again, emotionally stressful. So this, I love this. During Christmas, they will have Christmas stuff, and they'll load the tree with goodies that you can pick off, like ornaments. And so these are the things I didn't pick off because I don't use that kind of ammo, and I don't use smoke flares. I think this is actually a smoke grenade. Yeah, it's a smoke grenade. Theoretically, it blocks line of sight for mimics and things that would shoot you, but I can see through it. I don't know if it actually does anything. Into the Radius one also has these cassette tapes. I'm hoping this isn't one of the nightmare ones.
Dear explorers,
Yeah, okay.
It's been a tough year, but thanks to your perseverance and our support, you made it. From the bottom of our hearts, we'd like to thank you for keeping spirits high and exploring the Pechorsk exclusion zone. The number of missing personnel has dropped significantly, and it's another thing to celebrate. Every single missing explorer will be forever remembered for their heroic deeds.
That locational audio.
On the brighter side, this year we'd like to treat you with pure catharsis for your taste buds. Canned pineapple. May you and your dear ones live as long as these precious cans on your shelves. Safety warning. Don't burn candles on your cardboard tree. It may end up disastrous. Congratulations on surviving this year. On to another. Happy holidays, and watch your back.
It's just like a sparkler JPEG or GIF being played, but it is cute. Yeah, they do a lot of cute things. They do a lot of fun. There's a lot of fun with this game. Hey, that's nice. This is a sample container. You can just sell it, I believe. There are sample containers that are mission rewards and sample that are just for cash. I think you still sell over here. Yeah, you just have to. Yeah, okay. We'll unload a little bit. It's, you know, I never bother to sell food unless I have an overabundance. The other thing that they haven't implemented into the Radius 2 is artifacts that have functions. I haven't used either of these. So there are like 3 artifacts you can actually use, and 2 that are useful. This is one of the useful ones. You always want to carry a night eye with you. It's daytime out here, but you can click it and it increases the contrast of everything, and so it gives you functional night vision. Not real night vision, and obviously it looks horrible. Sorry for the. I should have said something like blindness warning. That would have been that would be what a considerate streamer would have done. However, we move on. But yeah, I'm very excited to see what things they add into the Radius 2 when they get to that point. Okay, this is another sellable special ammo. I didn't really loot that much. I don't really use PPSH, so I guess we'll just sell those. You turn in missions over here. So we're gonna turn in this. And so security level 3 is where you can get excuse me, frickin' Mosins, which is everyone's favorite pet gun for some reason. At the end of each mission, you get a note with the name of the mission you just did, a probing move. Mom seems to have had a rough day again. Someone stole the tape recorder the staff got for the manager's birthday. The thing was hidden in the factory office, not the safest place if you ask me, and so the staff went on arguing whether to call the cops or chip in for another gift until, ta-da, the boss found out. Yeah, sounds rough. So, again, it's because this is a real-time event that just happened, right? So the question is whether we are replaying history as Explorer 61, who is the player character of the game, whether we're replaying history, whether life is continuing inside the radius for all the people who were like absorbed by the event, and we are like interacting parallel to them, or whether this is like a record of things that already happened and we just happen to be reiterating them. So yeah. It's great. It's great. And the intrusion is a great mission. It's way too long for me to do. But you have to go get the box that has the bomb that you then place on the vault door or the office door to then get the object, the black box that is requested. I like Operation Cleanup. Papers Drive Me Crazy is fine. I'm not going to Kolkazaria. Thank you very much. In and out's fine. Okay. Let's see. What's our time? 7:22. So maybe we can go. I mean, I want to test this. I want to push limits a little bit, but I also am lazy and I'm a coward. But yeah, PPSH. I'm not a gun nerd, by the by, for anyone curious. I've learned about guns because VR people are very into guns and lifelike guns and whatever. The AUG is okay. I know where to get a free one, so I don't necessarily care about buying one. And like, the SKS is okay, and like the Mosin is good. I just don't like the Mosin because it's a slow rack and slide. Can I even buy it? I thought I could. Yeah, it's just slow, and if you miss, it's really bad, and I miss a lot. I prefer the Tiger rifle because it has a magazine, and allows you to miss more often, and also has just overall better stats, but that's for after completing the intrusion. So I'm going to quickly unload some inventory, and then behold my stuff, my altar of snack bars. Yeah, I really don't need to gather all the food that I gather, but it's just fun. So this is my ammo. I could probably reload a couple of these. Contrary to what many people might find fun, I do find it relaxing and enjoyable to reload ammo or reload magazines. I enjoy it. Yeah, okay, so I have 2 armor-piercing magazines here. And so we'll reload with the armor-piercing. All of you should go in here. Okay, there we go. Put you back in. Yeah, don't need these. Yeah, that's an extra magazine. I don't need this. I don't need this. Definitely don't need this. I'll probably go sell that at some point, but yeah. So so we're just going to go out real quick and try to get into some combat. I am going to save before I do that so I don't have to worry about getting back here. I would love to play Portal in VR. Is that a mod? Is that like Nexus mods kind of thing, or is this a GitHub Gmod? I would love to try Portal 2 VR. That sounds like a great time. Oh yeah, it's nighttime. Yeah, it's nighttime. In both into Radius 1 and 2, you can just sleep to pass time. It takes your hunger, but it's not... I mean, again, I have so much food. I always go to morning, to sunrise and back an hour because the travel time gets there. Okay, I will look into that. That sounds like a good time. Thank you. I'm not gonna try to pronounce your name, whether it is a name or just a series of letters, but thank you very much. You know who you are. Yeah, we're good. We're golden. There is a guitar, by the way. I can't play the guitar. I don't know. Do I even have a pick? Yeah. Anyway, guitar's cool for people who know how to play the guitar. Nice. I support random letters. I like to be a nerd and I like to reference things with names, but I support random letters. Especially these days where, you know, you need to have a certain number of characters on your passwords and things. That's blackgrass. That's fine. We're reloading the save anyway. Sorry for the seizure warning again. Flashing red lights. Yeah, that's actually a lot of damage. Holy cow. Okay, so the anomaly cluster is probably the M5, and then the M4 and the M3 are going to be M4 and M3 are going to be the cleanup. There's no jumping in Into the Radius 1. So that's a little bit of a downer. Yeah, look at all that black grass, man. Feel free to let me know if the stream starts random or rapidly dropping frames. Okay, so we got the fragment and the seeker. We'll kill the fragment first. Because the seeker doesn't even run at you head on. It doesn't even have the guts. It dashes around, tries to get behind you, and that's why it's so scary. Maybe, if I wasn't reloading the save, maybe I should have bought something better than just a Beretta. The school is a great way to get used to the game. Because it's full of enemies, and it's like there are a lot of different avenues to approach it from, and it's stressful and it's great. And there's an altar to a squirrel in the basement. If I can get there, I will. Usually there are a couple of people on the roof shooting you down. I don't think I've cleared this place before, especially not in this tide, but come on, man. Okay, so there's a guy up on the roof there. I'm gonna see if I can take him out. No. Okay, there we go. That was a lot of bullets. I probably didn't use that many. Because I like to approach over through there, but there are enough anomalies that I'm not confident that I can comfortably. How did you... Maybe you're not running towards me yet. I should have repaired my gear, too. So there are a couple of fragments. There's a phantom. Phantoms are just fragments that don't like being seen. Buddy. Oh, come on, man. Yeah, I should have repaired my gear. This is the worst. I promise I'm okay at this game. There's a bunch of armor-piercing rounds that I don't want to waste. And that's why I have this magazine, but I was a little flustered, and I did just waste another ammo-piercing shot. Again, I promise I'm good at this game. Yeah, I mean, that's the way to do it. I highly recommend Into the Radius if you are looking for more games. Do you have a... Is it a standalone, or is it a VR... desktop VR? The mag is empty. I am so irresponsible. Anyway, if you have... I don't like the Quest, and I don't like Meta. But there are a lot of really good Meta VR or Quest VR games out there. And so if you are interested in recommendations, I have a couple, but if you have a PC VR, then I'd like to wholeheartedly recommend not bothering at all about Meta. I really should reload my other guns, but I just want to... Oh, you didn't die. Anyway, again, not my best moment. Not my best streamer moment, to say the least. Okay. Maybe they left. That's okay. Oh, you were almost full? No, okay. Hey, we ran out of ammo. We ran out of ammo. Oh my god. Anyway. Whew. The suppressor is running out, but that's okay. On the off chance that you are still there and the concurrent viewers don't reflect that. I really liked Vertigo, and I hear that Vertigo 2 is even better. I want to get Vertigo 2 at some point, but it's expensive enough that I don't feel comfortable casually buying it at the moment. Oh, there is a respawner. Bastards. Arkham Shadows, the Arkham Batman VR game. That guy's armored, so we're gonna. I'm definitely gonna break something. Yeah, okay, cool. Well, that's good enough for this game, I think. We're gonna load this save. Because I think that's a pretty good stable demonstration that it is Into the Radius 2 that's at fault, and it's not necessarily my computer just yet. I still haven't dropped any more frames, so okay. That said, I do still want to try a couple of the other games. I would love to play Beat Saber, but, you know, there are licensing reasons I can't do that. But let's start the next game. Excuse me as I go dark for a moment, setting it up. You should still be able to hear me, so feel free to wait around. We're going to go to Garden of the Sea next, which is, it's one of those games. I wish I cared more to play Garden of the Sea. It's so chill and so calm and so pleasant. And I'm just not a chill, pleasant person. I would love to keep playing this game more and just enjoy vibing in this world because it's a delightful world to vibe in. Why am I not moving? Okay, that's a little too fast. Okay. Good stuff. So, Garden of the Sea is kind of, it tries to be like Animal Crossing VR. It pretends that it's Animal Crossing VR. Because you have a house, and you plant things, and you're going around and doing odd tasks. Where did my axe go? Maybe it's on the boat? This is my house. It's pretty depressing. I don't know what these coins are for. At some point I hope they'll be useful. I bought these books because I thought they were cute. Yeah, anyway, I don't want to pick them up. This is my recipe wall. Okay. But again, mostly we're checking to see if the stream is stable and if it is working. You want a nest. I don't know if I can give you a nest. Yeah. Anyway. That's not my boat. Where is my boat? Here's my boat. Okay. There are many reasons to love this game, but it being a VR sailing simulator is the best reason to love this game. I'm just gonna plop that in there for now. So, my vague memory of playing this game last, I had my goal. I needed to plant and grow certain things, certain seeds to feed to certain spirits who were feeling hungry. And that doing so would then give me would free another spirit or something. There's no text in this game, and so it is all just vibes based, pretty much. No. Oh, no. Oh, I can't pick you up. Okay. They made a flat version of this game. I can't imagine. I cannot imagine how many people would, like, jump at the chance to play a game designed for VR in flat. But if you are interested, this one is available not in VR. Yeah, like, again, it's so cute. We need to wait for these to grow, and so we can go meet the cute shopkeeper, who also isn't so cute, if you visit him at night. Damn, I guess I don't want to assume it's gender. But look at that. Look at how cute they are. I don't know why I'm so low as well. I don't know what you mean about language English. Like, I guess it's the menu language. Yeah, I don't know why I'm so far offset. I wonder, because I took a picture of that bird. I wonder if that's why it's a thing. I don't know. I'm kind of curious about this alarm clock. Like, do I have the shells? I do technically. What about this? 100? Okay. This is another one of my favorite things. To pay, you have to shake your money out of your little gobbledy wallet. So I would assume this is a wallpaper of some kind, but like yeah, I don't know. Because I have this too. I honestly kind of just, when I first bought this one, I thought it was a blanket. And maybe that's what it is, but I would assume that they wouldn't sell two of the same kind of thing if it didn't have a function of some kind. So, anyway, you can't eat the shrooms, unfortunately. Did I grow these already? I guess I grew these already. So, let's grab a couple of these. No, that's so not what I wanted to do, game. I definitely don't want to put anything in you right now, because that trash can will eat my stuff. Or I have to assume 4 is going to be enough. The other possibility, I also remember planting things on that island, so I am going to bring my watering can and my hoe with me. Because, yeah, my axe is here. I think I have a map somewhere. Maybe I don't. But it was that island, so I'm going to go there. I can just go there anyway. But yeah, it's just like the vibes in this game. Could you just sit here on your little boat and listen to it putter, and then the music picks up as you start sailing, and you go on little adventures and have a good time. Yeah, I assume it's wallpaper. I just don't know how to use it because the again, instructions are pictorial, not lingual. But I did figure out what was on that island, and that's why there's the red flame there in line with that. I haven't been to either of those two islands. I was saving them for a adventure later. And I don't know how many flames there are. I don't know if they all have cute spirits associated with them. I have the footage of because the facial animations they made for the spirit of the island over there were great. 10 out of 10. Yeah, there are also a bunch of little small islands you can go visit too. I don't think I've been to all of them. Fishing is kind of fun. It's a little tedious, but it's, you know, it's unfortunately half the fun of VR is tedium, because that's the current era we live in terms of VR. Slow our roll a little bit. Come on. Come on. You don't need to park, you can just teleport, but you know, it's about standards. Okay, so let's grab the hoe. Nope. Grab the watering can. Now let's go. Because there are these little fellers that wanted stuff. And I thought I needed to, like, make an offering on, I don't know, we'll see. They were, the people I'm thinking of were up high on the mushroom pillar. So we need to teleport our way up there. You can call it platforming. It's kind of platforming. It's not really platforming, but it's kind of platforming. So I think they want me to grow 3 of these here. And fortunately I kept the seeds, and I kept, but I also already yeah, because they have the little green gems on their heads, but they don't want to let me have them, which, I mean, it's fair, it's their gem. Aww. Yeah, they're just so cute. The animations in this game are just so cute. I'm very happy that there's water here, though I don't know if I can actually scoop it up. Oh, I can. Cool. I didn't think I could go in the water. I'm hoping that they're going downstairs rather than, you know, disappearing. Because that would be a real shame to die the moment that your wish was fulfilled. They're coming, bud. Don't worry. I don't know why these are taking significantly longer. There we go. Okay. Let's go back down and hopefully free another spirit. But honestly, first, let's go drop off my water bottle. Hey, hey, they're all friends. Oh no. I didn't mean there. They're so cute. Anyway. So I got one of these from the previous one and used it to build one of the features of my base. I don't remember what I built with it, but yeah, because at night these guys have these eyes that open. I don't know what that is. So on every third day you do exchanges of things. All of these are cute, like, come on. You can sell your vegetables, and that's like the easy way to make money. Not all vegetables sell equally, though. Kind of want to buy that, though. Can I run around and... I didn't want to risk it in case it was part of the unlock process, but since we already unlocked, I can go over and harvest without fear. And then we rush back, or attempt to. Okay, you're still selling it, so. Bye. So yeah, another flame appeared, and yeah, good times. Okay, I think that's enough Garden of the Sea for now. So we can save and quit. The next game is another big one, another good one that I would recommend, and also one that hopefully will tax my computer a little bit. The Light Brigade is another one of the better VR games that I've played. I won't be playing a full run because the runs are pretty long. But, and we'll see if it even loads, because it appears to have half loaded. It might not like being opened the way I opened it. So maybe we'll force shut it down. Or maybe it just crashed my whole computer. Because that would also solve the problem. Okay, so it looks like we're still streaming. It's just inside the headsets that's borked. Okay. So that didn't work too well. Let's try again. So I'm thinking this might not work out very well. Okay. So with that in mind, we'll just have to try something else. Again, good to know that it is not just Into the Radius 2 that my computer can't seem to handle. We could do Blade and Sorcery, but let's do Half-Life Alyx first and see how that goes. Okay, let me know if you're getting game audio when you have a chance. Yeah, I know that there's low GPU volume. Sorry about that, game. Oh, am I still with Jeff? Surely not. Oh no, I am still with Jeff. I really said nope right after he got out. Oh yeah, let's not forget Noam Chomsky. Oh shoot. My one concurrent viewer, if you can tell me if you're getting game audio, that'd be great. There hasn't been too much audio, to be fair, but it's also possible he just charged right past. This is basically the end of Jeff. Trying to remember what to do here. Might need to move all of those. Do I just need to move these boxes? Mm. Stay in your bucket, Chomsky. I already have my bottle of vodka for Russell. How low do you expect me to be able to get game? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I didn't hear Jeff, so I assume he's probably taken care of. No, it doesn't look like you're getting audio. Oh. That would be why. It's very interesting. There it is. Okay, okay. Okay. Audio secured. My headset keeps blacking out, which makes me think that I have a faulty wire or something. Real quick, I just want to make sure, because the reason I started this playthrough was to get achievements, and I just want to make sure that I'm not missing any of the missable achievements. Okay, so I missed hold your liquor, I think. But I can have a new save and go back. Unless it's yet to come, it could be yet to come.
Alex, coming in. Hey, Alex. Oh, there you are. Can you hear me?
More or less. You're breaking up.
I think you're still in the distillery.
I made a friend named Jeff.
Well, that's great. We can take all the help we can.
I don't know why it undid all my settings.
Yes.
Yeah, we're not really close.
Listen, there should be a big tunnel-sized plug in the floor there somewhere. That's gonna be...
The tunnel out of here?
Correct. You get it open, I'll figure out where it leads.
Okay, this is not the end. This part was miserable, though. I'm assuming that because the slots are up here, I will have to return up here specifically. So I am going to leave Noam Chomsky there. go as far as I wanted. Oh, you wanker. Quiet. When I go quiet, it's I'm focusing too hard. As I recall, Jeff is just instant death if you let him touch you. So, I'm gonna avoid doing that if at all possible. Trying to find out where I actually need to go to get out of here. And I'm pretty sure that other achievement is in there. There's a bottle in that jar, or in that cabinet. Yes. Nice. Big fan of that. Guess I did accidentally break something. Okay, we need to turn that off. And that's how we get out. It has been a hot minute since I played this game. Won't let you reach through. Please note, I am a coward, and I don't like scary things, and playing through this game once was hard enough. Does the gas mask actually work? Yes, it does. Oh boy. I will free my other hand to get up to all sorts of shenanigans. Again, it's great, but I still don't even know how to get out of here. is just up through there. I hate you too, Jeff.
Nicely done.
Security alert. Reminder, ground team. Mission failure will result in permanent relocation. Response code. Breach. Maneuver. Inoculate.
I don't even remember what to do for this puzzle. I think you just have to pull it and then let it roll out. That's all you can do. Please don't get me. Please don't get me. Please don't get me. Ugh. There we go. Shoot. Woohoo! Woohoo! Oh, fam, that was gross. Oh.
And there we go.
There's that crate here. I don't. Oh. 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 Sorry, bud. Well, whatever it was that killed you, if it hadn't, I would have, so.
Oh, okay. Right, I don't like Jeff.
Very bad at throwing in VR. So bad at throwing in VR. Come on, that was a good throw. It's so close, man. I'm pretty sure the achievement I don't have is to kill Jeff. I think I was magnanimous in my first playthrough. Yeah, escape. So let's. Bye, Jeff.
Oh my god, Jeff, are you okay?
Good riddance, I say. Cool.
Whoa, what did you do to Jeff?
Yeah, I trapped Jeff in a trash compactor. And then I crushed him.
God damn! Well, I hope you came across some of the good stuff. See you around.
Okay, the coast is clear. Time to get that plug open so we can get through those tunnels.
Good times. Am I pushing in or pulling out? It feels like pulling out, but I wonder if I need to use both at the same time. Oh. Goodbye, Jeff.
news! That tunnel heads to the vault.
Great. Also, little heads up. I think the tunnel is full of antlions. Just in case I cut out permanently.
Antlions. Antlions.
Yeah, you know, aliens with stabby legs.
Oh, yes, and very small, like ants.
No.
Like tiny little lions.
No, that's not them. These ones are pretty dangerous.
Right, well, whatever they are, they're down the...
Yep. Off I go.
I find it a little unrealistic that Russell wouldn't know what antlions are. But I'm not a real Half-Life lore buff, per se. Noam Chomsky, get in your barrel. I wanted to just get to the next chapter if possible. It should be coming up soon. Yeah. Because it's the zoo aquarium museum thing with the antlions in it, and then it's pretty quick to the end of the game. Yeah. We're gonna call it here for Half-Life. Because honestly, if my computer can run Half-Life Alyx, I get that it's an old game, but it is a very taxing game in terms of computer resources. If you can do that, it is probably...
You know, I hope you appreciate how much of a pain in the butt it is carrying this vodka around.
I do, but you do have two hands. Could you pick up a second on the way back?
Anyway, I lost my train of thought because I got an achievement, and believe you me, I am hardwired to perk up when the achievement noise plays. So, anyway. We have half an hour left. I don't have many other VR games downloaded. Let's safely exit out of Half-Life first. I guess we can try running Skyrim. I don't know if I have Vortex downloaded properly to try to run Skyrim, but we can check. I don't think I have any TOS mods installed. Oh, I haven't. Okay, never mind. I don't have all the mods installed. I don't know when they would have been uninstalled, if I'm being honest, but... Oh, I mean, it was probably when I moved stuff over to my new hard drive. I don't want to try to figure this out in VR. But maybe I will try to... install them and do a modded Skyrim stream at some point. Unless they are installed. It's possible they are. Let's just boot it up. Let's just see. Oh. OVR did not like that. I mean, that's VRIC enabled. And that's... Okay. Okay. Well, maybe we'll mess around in Skyrim VR for a bit. have Falkreath. Where do we want to go? Probably don't want to go to Markarth. I have been to Solitude. And I've been to Morthal. Riften, I mean, I've never done Dawnguard content. Can I fast travel? No. Man, here we are. Hi, Lydia. So I need to head right. And it's squeeze to undo things. Okay. Oh yeah. I don't think it accounts well for playing seated. That's a dash. Do we have a latch? Do I have something up here already? I'm trying to see if I have something on my shoulder. Okay, sheathed. I'm gonna see if I can shoot that moose. Yes, Skyrim. I thought it was gonna crash immediately, but apparently my mods are a little more stable than that, so... Here you are. Die, bear. Yeah, since Light Brigade didn't work, I figured I would spend at least half an hour doing one other thing, and... You know... Skyrim's working. No, no, come back here. I hit. There's a camp over there. Oh, is that an Imperial camp? Is that? We'll investigate peacefully. It is an Imperial camp. So I should just slaughter... Whoa, buddy. Oh! Hi. Why are the horses trying to attack it? Also, is a blood dragon like a vampire dragon? Yeah, buddy? Yeah, you've never seen such a thing?
Never seen such a thing.
Yeah, but now there are all these dragon scales that I want to gather, but... How much weight do I have? Are any of you actually important enough to talk
Legion's
to?
always looking for strong, capable warriors. You think you've got what it takes? Right?
Also, I don't know why it's so much quieter. Why this game is so much quieter than other things have been. I hesitate to turn my volume up too high. But, you know, being able to hear is kind of important. Okay, let's keep heading east. Because I've heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Oh. Let's not take all of the armor in case that would trigger. Because I think I might have nude male bodies turned on. But let's not test it, shall we? Somebody's casting spells up here. It has a health bar. That means it's not friendly, right? Fine. Fine. Tempt me. Why don't you? The last thing I remember doing in Skyrim, there was an archery champ. Someone who was like teaching me archery and had a kind of a fun mini game to do in VR. So is the house on the edge of the mountain somewhere? Hi, Lydia. Sorry. Maybe this is the road. I say road very loosely. Path would probably be a better word. Now I'm too heavy. Ugh, come on. What is the circlet here? I don't want to use the wood chopping block. I want to take the diadem of the savant. Roki. Please don't get mad at me. Okay.
Someday, I'm gonna kill a dragon all by myself.
Well, look at this. Another city rat crawled outside the walls.
Someday, I'm gonna kill a dragon
I don't suppose
all
you've
by
come up here
myself.
to tell old Froki just what we need. City folk barging in. Good. This is Skyrim, and we should honor the old ways. It's an old Nord tradition. A kind teaches us to
I
respect.
unfortunately am a simple butcher.
You think you're strong enough for kind's blessing? That's what an old man gets for
I'm
thinking
gonna
the
kill a
younger
dragon all by
generation.
Correct.
Interested in learning some.
But is there more further up this mountain? Maybe that's part of the blessing. I can just teleport to him if I'm interested, right? That's how this game works. You come back and fast travel to whatever you want to do. You are a rabbit. Hi, bud. You're very cute for a rabbit. I don't know why I said for a rabbit. I mean, most rabbits are pretty dang cute. There another troll?
Is that one of the old ruins?
It seems like a Dwemer ruin. Well. Journal of Medresi drawn on Angarvunda. Whispers of this ancient temple have been few and far between, and most real knowledge seems similar to Angarvunda itself, buried and forgotten. Yet every story or legend I hear all seem to speak of immeasurable riches found deep within. Great treasure waits for the worthy adventurers, said one old fool after many false flirtations and tankards of me. Though he may have been a nuisance, his information matches most of my research, specifically the investigation of Angarvarda. Tomorrow I'll hire a mining team to assist in excavation and head towards the ruin. By this time next month I shall be rich. I hope that went well for you. I doubt it, but I hope it went well for you. Okay, maybe we'll just go inside the... Well, no, because I'm way overburdened already. Also, it's very unclear where the ruins are. I think there might be a mod that like enables climbing in this game, like actual arm over arm, hand over hand climbing, but I don't have it. Hello again, Lydia. Again, on the map points to this site rather than oh, I'm just an idiot. That's it.
Cowards, every one of them. First sign of trouble.
Oh, you probably don't want to kill me. You probably want to recruit me.
Of course I'm troubled. I'm on the verge of incredible We were excavating this old tomb when we opened a chamber full of well, probably not like the... In any case, if I can't get past the... Say, that's not a bad idea. I'll tell you what. You help me get the treasure, and I'll split it with you. Legend says this tomb holds a treasure. Obviously, this treasure will fetch a good deal of... In any case, if I can't get past the creature... Say, that's... I'll tell you what. You help me get the... Excellent. With my... First, I need you to clear the main chamber of those monstrosities. I'll stay here until you're finished.
I obviously don't trust you, but I also like killing Draugr. Madrassi, I killed him for you.
Have you killed them all yet? Then we've no time to lose. Follow me. Have you killed them all yet? Then we've no time to lose. Don't fall behind.
But if I fall behind, it's a much better position to stab you in the back from.
These doors seem to be the only thing left between me. There must be a way to activate these doors deeper in the ruins. Here, take this key. It should open the doors on either side of the chamber.
Oh, it's a whole separate section? That seems extensive. Here I was thinking that I don't set off tripwires when I'm crouching. Lydia.
Got a bad feeling about this.
I'll be honest, I never really got into Skyrim. And my head hurts from sitting with a VR headset on my head already for 2 hours. So, as fun as it would be to continue helping this person find their treasure, I'm probably just going to wrap up here. So we'll save. And yeah, good times. So it is pretty much guaranteed that it's just my Into the Radius 2 that is causing the issues, because I was able to play pretty consistently. So yeah, I probably won't be streaming Into the Radius 2 again until another patch happens, and then again, maybe not even then. I'll give it some testing when they do stuff, and I'll probably keep playing on my own, see if I can fix whatever issue is, adjusting with settings, etc, etc, etc. But at the very least, VR streaming in general is still on the table, so we'll see about that in the future. I would like to keep playing Blueprints, so I might just go back to streaming Blueprints consistently. It's either that or I'll be playing more Wind Waker or other Switch 2 things. So I'll think about it over the weekend if I have time. I'm not going to have time tomorrow to stream, but if I have extra time on Monday or if I have time on Tuesday to do a stream, then hopefully things will work out to do one. But yeah, as it is for the time being, I'm going to probably go eat some food and go to bed. So hope you have a good night, and I will see you again next time.